Good evening. I'm former California State Controller Betty Yee. Thank you, WAVE, for the opportunity to share some thoughts with you this evening on the occasion of celebrating the important nonpartisan work of Women for American Values and Ethics. I am especially pleased to join you this evening as WAVE centers its focus on public education and lifelong learning, an important cornerstone of our democracy. As a daughter of Chinese immigrants who did not speak English until I entered kindergarten, I am a product of the San Francisco Public Schools. My teacher's investment in me, someone who grew up poor among 6 children in our family, not only formed the foundation of my educational journey that has not stopped, their investment in me supported the development of my discernment of the world around me. Schools were a safe place to explore the relationship among students who shared attributes and who came from different backgrounds. Schools were a place where reading was promoted to learn about our nation's history, to open our eyes and hearts to countries around the world, and to reach the depth of our imagination and being. Schools were a place where citizenship, not meaning legal status relating to residency, but where citizenship was nurtured so we would grow as full, active, and responsible participants in our society. In fact, at the age of 13, I advocated for the 4 non-English speaking Chinese American families in my neighborhood about investing more in all of the San Francisco public schools to improve their quality rather than implementing a busing program that would cause hardship to these family business owners who did not drive and could not afford to shut down their businesses if their children had to be picked up due to sudden illness or other emergencies. Schools were a place where we learned about the impact that current events have on our lives. And schools were a place of learning and discovery through the imparting of information that would continue as a lifelong journey as the world around us changes and becomes more complex. What has happened to our public schools such that today they are the battleground for the political and culture wars that extremist conservative groups are promoting to sow division, to dehumanize communities such as our transgender sisters and brothers, and to weaponize children's literature as dangerous than the widespread censorship tactic of book banning? What has happened to our public schools such that active shooting drills are more commonly practiced than fire drills? What has happened to our public schools such that our taxpayer dollars are being directed to limit information and opportunities for students rather than helping to develop their citizenship and their role in society, as well as deepening understanding among our diverse communities? What has happened to our public schools such that responsible school board members are under verbal and physical attack and threat of recall for supporting an open and safe learning environment for students to develop their full potential? Make no mistake about it, this extremist agenda is a well-oiled, well-funded playbook to dismantle the most fundamental aspect of our democracy, public education that is critical for developing discerning citizens and an informed electorate. And understand this is happening, yes, in the most politically conservative areas of our nation, but also right here in Orange County and in bluer areas of California, such as the San Ramon Valley and the San Francisco Bay Area. Our democracy is under attack, and there cannot be a healthy, thriving democracy when each among us is not a fully active participant in it. This is what is at stake in this upcoming election. The road to the White House goes through the schoolhouse. This is why I'm so grateful to WAVE for prioritizing the vigorous support for public education. This is not a partisan issue. Defending our democracy ought not be a partisan issue. In addition to partnering with public school-centered groups, establishing a banned books club, and devoting its meetings and educational materials to the topic of public education to counter lies and misleading information, WAVE's fundraiser this evening, SPELLBound, Supporting Public Education and Lifelong Learning Bound, will generate the financial resources for the critical grassroots work now and ahead to restore respect and values and quality and equality and integrity of our public education system, including investing in worthy candidates who are champions of this cause. Thank you, WAVE, and thank you, friends, for your support. Together, let us, yes, fight back against these attacks on public education, but more importantly, let us stand up for democracy.